Woohoo! The moon's almost Sagittarius. Well, it's like 7 hours, but that's okay, because by the time it's tomorrow for me, it will be moon in Sagittarius, which is actually a very nice release after the deep spiral drill that is Scorpio moon. It is the expansion time, of all of the evidence that you went over. You now take it and go over it and talk over it and bring it out. That's Sagittarius. The mutable fire after the inner spiral drill of Scorpio. So Sagittarius moon people, are more chatty and open to meeting everyone and exploring lots of different things and talking about all the information that they gather. And it's not really a Scorpio moon thing to do that. It's a Scorpio moon thing to sort of just be brooding and drilling down into those all the time, not really coming out with it. So it always feels nicer and like a release when the moon hits Sag from Scorpio. And it's also the balsamic moon, so it's right before the new moon, which is going to be the 23rd for me. And tomorrow, at the start of Sag moon, is the solstice. So happy solstice, everyone. We usually have a fire and a little celebration here for solstice. I've been doing it since I was a teenager, when I realized that Capricorn was the winter solstice. And I pieced that part together. I always had solstice, and my family still has Christmas, and my children even want to have Christmas. My children made Christmas in our house because I didn't really care, but they wanted it, so we do it, and that's cool. I don't mind having a big, long Yule party celebration. So yeah, lots of people coming here. I've been cooking lots of food, making lots of food. And we shall have a couple weeks of celebration with all of the family here. I'm very excited for that. And I do hope that you guys all get that as well, that you all have people that you love to spend time with for the holidays. And what will the moon Sag be doing? All right, moon in Sag will... Oh, by the way, it's Jupiter in Aries now, too. So the very start of Moon in Sag is a trine to Jupiter, and that one is beautiful. That one's a great mood bringer. Then we'll have it in opposition to Mars after that. So, see, Mars is at 11 up there in the top left. When the moon is around 11, that will be the moon opposite Mars. So that's a pissy spot. But that's okay. For the beginning now, it's pretty nice when it goes into Sag, and we'll just focus on semi-sextile to Venus and Mercury. That means they're next door neighbors, and they don't really mind each other because they can see each other quite clearly. They're the signs before your sign and after your sign. Those are like your neighbors, and you're semi-sextile to them. So I like to see it like it's your neighbor, and you understand that they're different than you. You just sort of love them for it and leave them alone. That's a sort of semi-sextile relationship that the moon has with Venus and Mercury tomorrow as well. But yeah, the moon op Mars, that can be a little bit of a bump, and some, depending on where it is in your chart, that's the way it works, right? So sometimes people will say, oh no, I didn't notice anything. And yeah, that's probably because it wasn't in your chart. But say you have Mars 11 in your chart, Mars 11 Gemini, or Mars 11 Sagittarius, or Mars 11 Virgo, or Mars 11 Pisces, then you have Mars squaring your Mars, and then the moon opposing it. So that could bring an event. That usually brings an event. Like people will tell me, oh, I had the shittiest day today or something like that. But otherwise, for the rest of you, you might not even notice. Then the moon will, in conjunct to Uranus in the node, and then it will square Saturn, but that's on the 21st or something, 24 hours-ish away, 30 hours-ish. So don't worry about that one yet. Just revel in the beauty that is moon trine Jupiter, because that is a really beautiful one for the start of Sagittarius moon tomorrow. That one is very nice, and it usually brings an abundance of good feelings to you, because it's the moon, your feelings, and Jupiter, the abundance bringer. So yes, soak that one in. while you can. And have a good day, everyone.